and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm dying today. Welcome back to Parabolical Esports. Yep, you've got Uncle Nabbit on commentary again. Just give it a minute. I think we must be doing a minute silence or something for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's career. I'm missing Formula 1, I'm missing the City match. Somebody come and say hello. Somebody at least exit the pits. Oh, there's someone going out the pits. Sure. British Giant going to be the first one out of the pits. How are we all doing on this? Is it a fine Sunday afternoon? Oi oi! Oi oi, Vintage! How's it going, my friend? How's that 9 grand doing? I think it was 9 grand, wasn't it? So it sounded like you anyway. We're back, full of the flu. I call it being allergic to working too hard. That's what it is. And we're ready for this one. Who've we got? We've got British Giant, Ramsel, Bob, Racer. We've got the usual. J Story, Shadow Lancer, Bad, Aiton Menso. Forgot about that guy. Vintage is back in the car where he belongs. Kieran, Swanshanks, Paul, Itachi, Senna, stealing a living. Is that stealing a living that much? He can't even qualify in the division above. Perpetual Formula, Ryan Van Doom. Let's go on board this lovely track that everybody likes in this lovely country that I can't even say it. Nobody likes the French. Hammer down. Watch the pit lane exit as cars will be coming out straight onto track on the racing line. Clip the first apex and the second. Get on the power as much as you dare. He didn't quite get that one right. He'll want to try that again next time round. And back on the power. You can cut this one quite nicely under braking and doesn't cut it as much. Again, I use a lot of curb there. Throwing it into, it's quite a fun section, I suppose. Swinging it left and right the way it is. This one you've got to be careful not to step them rears out before it's flat down the straight with a silly little chicane in it there, and that just ruins the straight. But good mate, hope you well. I'm alright mate, I'm just dying with the flu. But you know, why not? Get on with it. Cuts that nice inside corner and gets it quite nice through the chicane. There's British Giant in this Alpha Tauri. And obviously purple for now, and the flat right hander. Then the one that the game hasn't got a clue where you should brake for, because it tells you to brake, and then if you do what it says, you suddenly you might as well stop the car and walk around. So great code master in there from Code Masters who can't code master anything. Well, BSMD maybe, but that's about it. And then this, I don't like this last section. That I can invalidate there on that left-hander for making sure you get the power down at the right point on the exit of the final corner. Across the line, and I'm full of it. It's not feeling good. 131.3. You need to go a bit quicker than that, you would have thought. Who's next? Shadow Lancer, who stayed valid. Shadow Lancer's setting a valid lap. Again. Oh, where's Ryan Van Doom? Has he managed to set a valid lap? As Ryan Van Doom's about to cross the line up there in front in that Alpine. Ryan Van Doom goes a 32.5 and Shadow Lancer then goes a 31.6. Ryan Van Doom set a lap. In fact, looking at it here, oh no, I was going to say he's through, but he's not, is he? Who've we got next? Bob. Let's go with Bob. Bob's going to be the next one. Jones, Legend, Senna. You stealing a living in League 2. So much so that he can't even qualify in League 1 because he's too quick. Makes sense. Makes sense. Just scratch his ego, make him feel good about his life. It's alright, mate. You can beat us shit ones. I'm dying. Q1, always the boring session. Be nice to see. Oh, perpetual formula, 5-place grid penalty. Rayman Doom, 5-place grid penalty for a collision with perpetual formula. What's going on there? It really is true, though. It really is true. But we'll let you keep pretending if it makes you feel better. And across the line, then we'll go Bob, and he'll go quickest with a 1:30.9. Expect to see quicker times than those today. Is Cemento with a 1:32.6. And I think that'll be them, really. Ramsell's going to be the next one, although Perpetual Formula has stayed, so he might be on a quick lap. See what Perpetual Formula does then as he comes across the line. He is on a quicker lap, and he's not gone much quicker, but he has gone into third with a 1:31.5. There's a horrible pit lane exit. Let's go back to Ramsell then, because I think we knew that he was on a lap. So let's go with Ramsell. Let's see what Ramsell's going to do. No, you talk out your ass. That's what Senna's saying. I am such an ass, talking about himself. You know that I don't want to be in high divisions because I've got a small peanuts and I need people to feel sorry for me. So, yeah, we feel really sorry for you, mate. Ramsell's gone. Ramsell managed to find a wall in France. That is a special achievement. Only a Ramsell could do that. Only the old Ramsell could do that. Old Ramsell. Imagine finding a wall in France. Dear me. You have to exit through Spain to get there. Oh. How'd you find a wall in France? Oh, there goes Senna. Bye, Senna. Don't have to leave, mate. I was enjoying taking a piss out of you. Next one's going to be Kieran. Let's see what Kieran can do in the Red Bull. Because see if he can get around this turn 1 and 2, cut it. Oh, he's a little bit sensitive, he is. Let's give him a watch though. No, we can't admire that. It's an ugly car. Nobody likes Red Bull. They're shite. So we'll not watch that. Try and watch a decent one soon. Oh, Vintage has started a lap. Let's watch Vintage in a minute. But we'll go with Kieran for now in that Red Bull. Fastest lap so far, Bob in the AlphaTauri. As the AlphaTauri sit 1-2 in Q1. Perpetual Formula. Yeah, we love you too, my friend. We love you too. Top guy, and let's hope that he has a good race today. Commentary might be a bit slack today, though, my friend. I don't know if you can hear it coming through or not, but I'm a little bit bunged up. Let's put it that way. You might get the odd COVID cough. I've not got COVID, but if you cough these days, it means you've got COVID, apparently. Anyway, here goes Kieran B in the Red Bull to set a lap time, and it's going to be a lap time of 1 minute 30.6. Goes quickest in the Red Bull. We don't want to see Red Bulls going quick. What are you doing? Let's go and watch. Oh, bad peso's invalidated, obviously, because why wouldn't it? We've got two coming across the line, so let's go with the back one of them and see how that goes. In fact, let's give Vintage some proper airtime. New follower of Andre 755. He's not quite follower 755755, but he is follower 1044. Thanks very much for the follow and welcome to Parabolic Esports. If you've come looking for the real Formula 1, well, you're watching it. This is it. This is what we've got for you. Let's see. Where did Vintage go? Vintage went with a 1:31.2 into P3, putting himself between both of those AlphaTauri. A great lap from him. Where is Hitachi? I've just realised as well, not just Hitachi there, there's a couple missing here. What's his face? The other guy that's quick like a Thatcher. What's he called? Someone help me out. Where's the other Itachi of the division? Vintage! What's he called? Setup's feeling good around here, says perpetual form. There we go. You know what I meant. Right, Race Avocado 131.1 goes P3. Let's see where Old Man's story is invalidated. Let's give some airtime to Bad Peso while I try and remember what the guy's name is. Who's the other guy? Come on, somebody. Who's that other guy? Is it Groove Ninja? Am I thinking of Groove Ninja? Tell me I'm thinking of Groove Ninja. I think I'm thinking of Groove Ninja. In my last race, I got launched into the sky in Russia thanks to the curbs. Yeah, you gotta watch that curb. Not the worst track in the world though. Not the worst track in the world. Curbs are okay around there. They're not too bad. I've just been doing Jeddah. Jeddah's actually alright. The curbs around there are the best ones. I wish it was all like that, to be fair. So here we go then. Let's see what Bad Peso can set as he comes down towards the line, and he's going to set a lap time of 1 minute, I hope. 31.4 goes P6 for now. Bad Peso likes this track usually, so not sure what's going on with him there. Jay Storer, the old man, still can't set a lap time that's valid because he is invalidated nation, and he's from an invalidated nation. Let's watch Ramsel and see if he can find another wall in France. It's quite the achievement, to be fair. Let's see what we've got. Out that final corner, get on the power as early as you can. He did. That was nicely on the power as well. Held the power around the corner and floored it on the exit, and comes across the line to set a decent lap time for 1:30.9. Still nothing blowing anything out the water here, but it's a decent lap time. Swanee! Where you at, Swanee? I'm going to have that one in the chat. The other Itachi, probably Groove you're thinking of. Yes, that is the one, I think it is. The Groove Ninja. He's missing. Where is Groove Ninja? He's a funny kid, actually, turns out. He had me giggling there a week or so ago. He's quite funny. We like a bit of humour. So let's see then what Jay Story can finally set a lap, and let's see what sort of lap time it is. I'm going to flick away from it just as he crosses the line, and he set a P9 lap time of a 1:31.6, and now we're on with Swanshanks, who is all over the place. Dear me, have you been drinking again, Swanee? Swanee's had a few too many again, as usual, and across the line with a 1:31.7. There he is. Oh, he's invalidated, and he's cutting corners. Naughty, naughty. I think it's a loud point, this league, that's also. Please tell me that's not a crash. Yeah, he's not crashed, he's just Swanee being Swanee, innit? This is what he drives like in real life. It's like an afternoon drive to him, Sunday driver here. Oh, he's suddenly just realised he's on camera. This is Swanshanks for you. Swanshanks at his very, very best. Watch him go like, oh, he's stuck to the track there. But no, we're on a lap. We can watch Swanshank. Well, Jay Story's on a lap actually. He's just gone up the inside of a McLaren there towards the final corner. So we'll go back to Jay Story because he wants a better lap time, and we'll watch what Jay Story could do to the end of this lap in that Williams. Actually, quite a good-looking car, the Williams, to be fair. Rather than a good-looking car, it's actually a nice halo. I like the Williams racing there on the halo. Hashtags at the sides. To be fair. And across the line he will go, and he'll stay P9. He'll go slower than he went last time. Let's go see what Itachi's got. Itachi's on a lap. Here he is. This is the pole one we expect. surely he's going to make it another pole. I don't know how many he's had now. Oh dear. I'm pretty sure he's got to be leading the championship by now. Really, really quick. Definitely be in a better division next season, I would imagine. Can't see him sitting around in League One anymore. Let's see what he's got though. Bob retired from the session. As I think that was British Giant that went before him as well. So the Alpha Tauris are happy that they're safe. Let's see what he can do. Out of final corner then. Here we go. He touches to the line. Can he go quickest in Q1? I'm pretty sure he usually does, so I'm pretty sure he will. Let's see what it is. He does go quickest on 1:30.3. Brilliant time. Brilliant time. So, the dangers. We got a couple in danger. Paul, we know, can go quicker than that. Look who's in 15. Good job they like 15. Moving on swiftly. Eitamento. Afternoon. Hey there, Dylan. How are you doing there on a Sunday? I wish they added the Turkey circuit into the game. One of my favourites, along with Spa, Silverstone, and Mexico. Not quite with you on the Mexico one, but I do like Silverstone. I'm not gonna lie. Spa, take it or leave it. Here goes Eitamento, start a lap. He is right in that danger zone area, so let's see what he can do. This needs to be a good lap. For the Haas. And it's not going to be enough. I don't think if Eitamento can put a decent lap time in. What goes out? Is it 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, and then so 15th stays in. So at the minute, Paul is the one in danger. Ramsel's getting a tow. He doesn't need to. He's sat comfortable in P4. He's already through. And he's found a wall once, so be careful if I was him. Oh, gets a bit squirmy out there. Just be careful. Just go in the pits. Save your tyres, lad. Safe. It's alright. Dear me. Oh, someone give me a spoiler. Ryan Van Doom retired from the session. Oh, Eitamento in big trouble now. Eitamento is going to be in big trouble now because he invalidated there. I don't think he can set another one, can he? No, he can't set another one. He actually will go quickest with that 1:30.3, and it looks like he'll stay quickest. Ramsel is going to come across the line in a minute. Let's see what Paul can do though. Eitamento is in trouble. Paul could put him out here. Just needs to beat 32.6 and he'll put you out. What's going on? I'm suddenly gone all tired. Let's see what he can do then. Let's hide it away. What do we think? Do we think he's got it? Do we think he's not? Here we go. To the line on the McLaren. SFR Paul needs a decent lap to put him out, and he does. He does just jump him. And Ryan Van Doom just survives by the skin of his teeth. It's Eitamento who goes out with Senna. And into the next session, Itachi, Bad Peso, Kieran Ramsel, Bob, Shadowlancer, Racer, Vintage, British Giant, Perpetual, Formula J Story, Swanshanks, Page, Paul, and Ryan Van Doom are all through. Knocked Eitamento out by the skin of his teeth. Oh dear. Race director, let's try and find out what happened in the incident. Who was it with? Grid penalty for a collision with Perpetual. What happened with Ryan Van Doom, Perpetual? Grid penalty. stopped, really. Okay. Dear me. So stick the tyres up for this time. Let's see who's going to use what tyres. There is bad pace, I think that's coming out. Oh, Paul. Let's go with Paul. Paul will be coming out on the soft tyres. The other one's so far to have selected the mediums. There's Petrol Formula, Thatcher, Swanshanks and Racer Avocado. Well, so far, saying soft. Whether they come out on the softs or not, we'll see. He never hit me, but I just saw his car shredding to pieces. Say the video, so bizarre. Ooh, very strange. Very strange. I'm pretty sure it's only you that's got the grid penalty as well, so I'm not sure. Right, and it's all good nowadays. So, hopefully not too much effect in your race. Get yourself up into Q3 and set a decent position. Might not cost you too much. Is everyone watching the Formula 1 or something? What score say? Let me have a look at the score. We're still at 0-0. Yeah. Oh well. So we're going to watch SFR Paul and see if he can set a decent lap time on them soft tyres. Again, there's still not quite that many people coming out on the medium tyres, so unless these are banker laps and they're going to come out on the mediums and set a proper lap, then it looks like people are opting for the softs to start this race. Is this the track where mediums go to the end, very much? I know there is a track. This is one, I'm pretty sure this is one where you stay away from the hards, but mediums go like 20 plus laps. I could be wrong, I don't know. Probably I'm wrong. I'll be asking someone for a strategy, as I always do for my race later. I'm probably wrong. I do know, we need some co-commentators. Someone come and co-commentate. SFR Paul. I think I've got him in my fantasy. I don't know actually. So here we go then, across the line. And it's going to be a lap time of a 1 minute, hopefully. Yep, 30.8. The lap times will need to start improving now into them 29s. We need to start looking. So 30.8 may be okay, but he's gonna have to keep hoping. As Ryman Doom comes across the line for 132. Swanshanks is 32.4. We're gonna go with Ramsel. He's gonna be the next one to set a lap. He's on the medium tyres, despite it showing the soft tyres. So let's see what tyre they have fixed. That might be better. You can see there's a few more tyres now. As Ramsel comes across the line, and that's it's not the worst time in the world. I won 31.9, going quicker than Ryan Van Doom, but again, I think he needs to go a bit better. As Vintage saying, medium hard is the strategy here, I believe. Is it? Hard in France? Is it? Medium soft is possible. I don't think hard's good around here. Told you don't listen to me, it's talk shite. Let's go with some, there we go, it's Racer Avocado. I think Itachi is there in front of him as well, ready to cross the line. I'm not sure if that one's Itachi or whether it's Shadow Lancer. It was Itachi, and it's a 31.5 on the mediums. So Paul looking good on them softs now to go through. A Racer Avocado 46. In fact, go back to bed, mate. Do you, mate? Perpetual Formula. Let's see what Perpetual Formula is going to do as Paul dives into the pits. Perpetual Formula in that Mercedes. He missed the apex there, but just needs to get foot to the floor, get to that line as quickly as possible. Can he get into a good position in them medium tyres? He's got a grip penalty that's not going to help him, and that is not going to help him neither. It's a 32.7. He needs to get quicker than that. Let's see what else we've got. Right, I think that's British Giant. That could be Shadowlands about to start that. Giant, let's go with British Giant and see. British Giant, where can he put himself? He's gone on the soft, so he might go quickest there. British Giant, he just goes second with 30.9. Where's his teammate? Where's his teammate? Bob, here comes Bob across the line, and it's a 31.7. Second fastest on medium tyres. Opting for the alternative strategy to his teammate, and those two, I'm pretty sure, must work together. I'm pretty sure they must have. Let's see what Shadowlands can do. Shadow won on first teams with the medium soft strategy. So basically we don't know them. Who knows? I just thought that mediums went quite a bit round here. That was all I was aware of. I don't know. Surely 18 and 10 laps though. It's 28 lap race I think in it, so surely 18 on the mediums is possible. 10 laps on the softs is possible. Surely. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe not. Let's see. As across the line, here comes Shadowlands up, and he'll only set a 33.8 on the softs. So maybe he's going to go again. Let's just wait and see. He's not using the RS. And he's not fuel, so maybe he's not going again. He's not using his ERS and he's about it. So that not ready. Vintage, let's give him a full clean lap on board. We can sit back and watch. Just stand by on this one. It's a nice change just to sit back and watch and listen to the engine notes as Vintage puts his medium lap time to 31.9 into P6. Not bad lap, not bad effort at all. Let's see. Kieran just starting out, that bad pace so invalidated as a surprise. Vintage, is he on a lap? I don't know if he's going again there, I don't think he is. Jay Story might be. Yeah, the old man is. Let's see what the old man can do. Sunday drive. Let's see what he has got in the Williams car. You know, on board it looks quite good. Quite a nice car to look on board. That Halo, really good looking. But that's just a multiplayer 2020 livery, innit? It just is. Gone a bit wide. He's not invalidated though. He didn't invalidate, he kept it valid, and he's going to come across the line. Is he going to improve? He's not improved. Here, Mini Ramsel, he is here. Welcome to the party, Mini Ramsel. Well, not the party, but welcome to the stream. You know what I meant. We're not actually having a party. Too many old men for that, like story. Kieran then. Kieran, let's not watch it because then it'll make me come away from where I need to be. Kieran went P7 with 32.0. Bad peso. Let's see where he can go in that McLaren. Pretty boring cars. I don't really think the McLaren just needs to, I mean, they've gone orange and whatever else, but it's just boring. I think they can do so much more. Comes across the line, it's fastest on the mediums. He beats Hitachi's medium time with 31. But I tell you what, 31.1 on the medium tyres, not a bad time, not front back. So living up to the shit stories he tells about how he likes to go to France. And Ryan Van Doom is going to be the next one on a lap, and he's on mediums, taking a risk. Qualified by doing a lap on softs. You've always got to be careful doing that, because if you don't set another lap, you're going to start on those softs that you used in Q1. Then in Q2, and there is the turn 2 exit, and all the way to the wall. How did you manage to get there? Get your passport before you come back across them borders, mate. Dear me. So Ryan Van Doom doing only what only Ryan Van Doom can do. And let's see now, Racer Avocado's going to be the next one to come around, and let's see where he goes in that Ferrari. He managed to get himself out of bed this week. Look at that for a camera, coming up underneath that Rolex sign. And swing it left, right, left. There's a left, there's your right, and then there's the left. Look pretty nice and tidy from this angle. Good actually. He's on the softs as well, so this could be a really quick lap. He's decided to qualify on the soft tyres. Currently sitting P13 on those medium tyres. I know he's surely quicker than this. It's a good exit, and he's gone wide, and it's invalidated. He's going to have to get on the power and go again. He wasn't using ERS, I don't think, so he might not have been on a lap as such there. As Swanshank's going to come across the line, he's staying on the medium tyres, doesn't go quick enough, needs to go quicker on the next time round, or he is out. Across the line goes Ryan Van Doom on the medium tyres. I don't know if he's just starting a lap. Who's this one? Shadow Lancer has opted for the medium tyres. Can he get a good lap in? think further on, Perpetual Formula is on a lap as well. And he is kind of, speak properly, he is kind of in trouble. Ryan McDoom has gone, he's retired from the session, unless he must have validated, not sure. Ryan McDoom, oh, Shadowlancer goes P5. Big lap from Shadowlancer that. Let's go to Perpetual Formula, needs a good lap this time, and he's on the softs, so he's decided to scrap that. I just want to get into Q3. That grid penalty really going to hurt him if he doesn't get into Q3, so he scraps away the alternative strategies, the mediums, and he's just going for it on the soft to get across the line, get to Q3, and he's got P3, and that will do him for getting through to the next session. Racer Avocado, he's out. Racer Avocado's out. What could Swanshanks do? Swanshanks could put Kieran in real danger here. Needs a decent lap time, needs to be over a 1:32.0 to be able to get that. He needs them 4/10 on his time at the moment. There we go, foot to the floor from Swanshanks. He's going to try and use a bit of toe, I think, on the Bad Peso there. He's just going to crash into Bad Peso. Bad Peso hindered him a little bit. He didn't jump Kieran in the end. Bad Peso maybe could have moved over to the left rather than the right, but it's what it is, isn't it? I mean, it didn't cost him 4/10 anyway, put it that way. So yeah, he's out. That's a far Paul, the quickest in this session. And we lose Ryan Van Doom, J Story, Swanshanks, Racer Avocado. Page 15 again. Page and Racer and Swanshanks and J Story and Ryan Van Doom starting 15, 14, 13, 12th and 11th. The top 10 will be Paul, British Giant, Perpetual Fallen, Bad Peso, Itachi, Shadowlancer, Bob, Ramsel, Vintage and Kieran. Perpetual Formula, worth remembering, he does have a 5-place grid penalty, so keep your eye out for where he finishes. Afternoon, mate, afternoon. Bigger Ramsel, so we got mini Ramsel and we got big Ramsel. Shut up! Dog telling me off. It's me tapping. Can't help it. Bad habit. Say, not looking forward to this track. Is that why you keep finding a way off it and into the walls? You are freezing. As my lad comes in and sticks his freezing cold cheeks on me. Not looking forward. Is that why you keep finding a way off the track and into the walls? Like only nobody else can. In fact, well, Ryan McDoom found the wall further away than you did, so quite an achievement finding a wall in France. Could be worse, as I said. So we're going to watch Itachi go and set an early lap. Oh dear. It's almost race time. City still haven't scored. Oh dear. Kieran retired from the session. I wonder if he had a Q3 ban. Why is Kieran retired? Anyone know? Has he got a Q3 ban or something? Well, never mind. Here we go. Across the line goes Mr. Speedy himself. Let's see how he does it. Let's go for a nice clean on board lap with Mr. Speedy. and see where he makes up all his time cutting that one as much as he dares. And look at the power through there, the speed he carries is unreal through that 1 and 2. Nice cornering, and then cut that. Look at this is stunning. That get onto the grid, yeah, as he did, cut that one, yeah. Look at this, inch perfect start to this lap. Maybe could have gone a little bit more, carried a bit more speed through there, but we'll see. What do I know? I'm probably a second off this lad at least, not even at my best, so what do I know? As he throws this one in round there as well. Look at this for a lap. Yes, nails every piece of that as well. This looks like a really good lap from Hitachi. Maybe it's a 1-8 wonder, that's all he needs. Just set one lap time and then put your feet up and wait for the start of the race, where you'll start on pole, swinging it in again, finding the braking zone that, according to Codemasters, makes you stop. But if you find the real braking zone, I love the corner it is. Could have carried a little bit more speed through there maybe. It was an okay exit, but he didn't quite carry the speed you would have wanted through the corner. So not the most perfect lap, but a really good lap indeed. And he's going to come across the line and go quickest, obviously, for now. It's 1:31.4. Yeah, he lost time in a few places. Expect to see much faster off him a little bit later on. Fernando, let's go and see what Shadowlancer is going to do with his bad pace. So Axel's going to come across the line and he'll go quickest to a 30.5. That'll be closer to the pole time. Shadowlancer, what Shadowlancer going to do is going to be in the 32s. It's a 32.4, it's for P3 for now. Let's see, Vintage, where's Vintage going to go? What's his lap time going to be like? His lap time is... Alright, so he's just started. Okay, let's go and see who this is. This is Bob on an out lap. Hitachi's going again here, you know. He's not happy with his time. He's going again. Let's see what he's got. He's 2 tenths up. But I think, let's go on board again. I think he lost a little bit of time round here last time round. This part was okay, although he missed the apex there, that'll cost him. This part he carried a bit more speed. He needs to carry more speed. That's better, that is much better there. Carrying more speed through there, so you're getting to the 30s instead of the 31s, I think, depending on the rest of the start of his lap, but I'm pretty sure he will. And there you go, this is a better lap time now from Hitachi. Carried a bit more speed through that corner where I said last time round, and he's going to be 4 tenths up, but he's not going to beat Bad Pace, so it's only P2 for now. And we'll see how that battle ensues later on, as Bad Peso has gone to set another lap time. Bad Peso likes it round here, and he's going to want to like it even more. It's a 30.3, stretching that lead for now, just a little bit further away again. Bad Peso goes quickest for the first part of Q3. Oh well, unless Vintage saw someone beats it, but you know. Go on Vintage, he gets B3 for now, 31.4. Not a bad time that, 31.1, sorry, not a bad time that from Vintage. Quite fair to be honest. Let's see what Bob can do. Bob in the AlphaTauri, can he go stick himself anywhere near those top 2 with the 30.5 and the 30.3? Oh dear. Well, I bet it's P3 here now for Bob. What's it gonna be? It's gonna be a 30.5 and it is P3. Only just though, slower than Hitachi. Hitachi's not gonna be happy with his time. I think we're all pretty sure on that. Into the pits he will go. British Giant is only on an outlap, but everyone else, I'm guessing, will be on an inlap. Yeah, into the pits goes Hitachi. Bad Peso into the pits. Bob seems to be staying on the power. Yeah, Bob is on the power. He's not using ERS, so he's on his way into the pits as well. So it is British Giant then. British Giant going to be the next one. Rams will say moved our track to let someone past, and next lap got invalidated. Stupid game. I don't understand why it does it. It's, as long as you're not in sector 3. If you're in the final few corners, fair enough. because straight line otherwise, wouldn't you? But if you're in sector 2, still got to get round sector 3 before you can set the next lap. So it's stupid. It is stupid. A lot of stupid things about Codemasters, though, isn't there? I think Vintage has gone again, you know. Let's see what British Giant can do, though. Where can he put himself? Vintage went faster with a 30.8. Go on, Vintage. Vintage has got some pace around here, you know. Oh, and British Giant's invalidated. It's not good. That's not what he wants. He's going to go again. That's, yeah, Paul Laird, you see, flying all the way. That's silly pit lane. That's, British Giants gave up on this lap as well. So I don't think we've got anyone on a lap. A few people on our laps. I think Ramsel is going to be the next one to go. So let's give Ramsel some full air time in the Haas. We don't really like the Haas, but we're going to watch it anyway. Look at that pit exit again. Such a stupid pit exit. Do so much better than that. I think that's Itachi there coming out as well to try and take that pole place. So they start to come back out for the next round of them, but we are going to stay with Ramsel for this one because he's going to be the next one to set a lap time, I believe. So we're going to stay with him to the end of his lap. The only Haas left in qualifying. I'm full of this flu. It's horrible. I want to lie down and go to sleep. Instead I'm on comms and then I'm on racing after it. Not complaining, we never complain. Just crack on, get on with it. Oh dear. Vintage retired his nose, he's happy with his time. Maybe thinks he can't set a better one. Here we go then, out the final corner. Ramsel in the Haas, where can he put himself? He's not set a lap time at the minute. It is P7 so far. Mini Ramsel, your dad has done you a little bit of justice, but maybe not quite, as he only goes P4 for now. Here goes Itachi on his outlet. Using the Perpetual formula. Needs a good lap, Perpetual formula. The 5 place grid penalty. He doesn't want to be starting P10. He's yet to set lap time, but he's about to set one now. And this one is going to be a 1:30.9. They're all in the 1:30s. Just about 6 tenths separating the top 6 cars. Bad Peso and SFR Paul, I think 2 teammates having a bit of fun. Not sure what they're doing there. Let's just try to say, I'll give you a tow, come on. Wait a minute. Bad Peso's just been, oh, Bad Peso has just held Ramsel. I don't know if Ramsel was on a hot lap there, but that wasn't good. Too busy concentrating on his teammates getting in each other's way. Oh, it's buzzing to be in the 30s. That's a PB. I'm buzzing for him. He has a really good lap time there. I think we have got Itachi coming around to set a lap time. It's a really, really good time, Vintage, and a 30.8. You're only 3 tenths off Itachi, but here goes Itachi to try and improve on that. Itachi's going to get. it's just not. It's 29, but it was invalidated, I think. Was it? It must have been invalidated, and he's not. It's going to be bad pace on pole for now. Yeah, Bob is not going to set one. He's invalidated. Ramsell's in the pits. Perpetual Form jumped into P5. Really important that. And Shadow Lancer now will come across the line, and he'll go into P4. So he'll drop Perpetual Form into P6. He'll start in P11. Bad Peso will start from pole. After a little bit of a block, it seemed, on Ramsell. I'm not sure what went down there. Itachi, only second today. Can't quite beat Bad Peso, who loves this track, but he only loves qualifying around it. And it'll be those two that start 1-2 on this grid. Pole for Bad Peso. No hat trick this week for Itachi. Dear me. Finally, silly countdowns. So let's wait and see. The tyres. So Perpetual Form, the British Giant, and Paul starting on the softs, Aitamento as well, and Ryan Van Doom has committed the cardinal sin of starting the race on hard tyres. That is a terrible, terrible decision. It is what it is. Bad Peso will lead this race off the lights from pole in that McLaren. He'll be followed by Itachi, and Bob, Shadow Lancer behind. The Alfa Romeo's looking really good today, sitting 2-4. Haas of Ramsell in 5th, Perpetual Form and the Mercedes in 6th. Grid penalty it's not coming to effect. He definitely said he had a 5-place grid penalty, and he's still in P6. We got away with one there. Vintage in P7 in the Aston Martin. P8 is British Giant in the AlphaTauri. P9 in the Red Bull is Kieran. P10 is SFR Paul. We'll get there in the end. Jay Storer in P11. Swanshanks P12. Both Williams drivers are really old men. Bob does something wrong. Racer Avocado in the Friday, P13, Page 14, 15th is Aitamento, Ryman Doom in 16th. I wonder if Ryman Doom got the grid penalty as he disqualified for a collision with Paul. And Senna in P17. So it must have been Ryman Doom that got a grid penalty. I read it wrong before that. moments away. Time for a drink. Bad Peso or Itachi, who is going to lead going into turn 1 and 2 around France. This could end really badly or really well. We have the lights, we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, now we have all the 5 lights, and there they go, they're out and we're away straight away. It's a great start from Itachi. It looks like he's got the jump on Bad Peso going into towards turn 1. Bad Peso is going to be able to defend on the inside. Itachi around the outside. Bad Peso puts his car in the right place and Itachi just says, not yet. He's a little bit cautious at the start. Now he's got Bobby trying to have a bit of a run at him. 5-second penalties further back as his collisions all over the place, and we have a virtual safety car. And there's front wings missing everywhere. Kieran with no front wing. Paul has got one. He's going to surely get something for overtaking there. Yellow flags. Swanshanks, has he got a wing missing? No, Swanshanks looks to be in one piece. A wing missing off the front of Kieran's car. It's a full course safety car. There's someone out. Ryan Van Doom, he's already out the race. Doesn't look like there's any damage on Paul's car, but Racing Avocado is missing a complete front wing. Vintage is nice and clean. Aitamento is also missing front wing, I think. Yeah, complete front wing of Aitamento Red Bull, so he'll have to box as well. No damage there, no damage further forward. Neither, I don't think Senna has had the start of a lifetime, going from P17 to P9 before the end of the first lap. That's the start of an absolute lifetime. Poor Vintage, who had such a good qualifying session, he's now on P12. Jay Story has got damage on his car as well, so maybe there was something that happened with Jay Stories. He's missing an M plate there. Shadow Lancer's car looks to be intact, so does British Giant and Ramsel and Perpetual Formula. Good start from him up into P4. Bob, P3, no damage. Same 2 with Itachi, and same 2 with Bad Peso. Into the pits then. We're going to have a few people go. Drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. Aitamento. It's not been a good start to his race, Aitamento, and he's got a drive-through. Let's just get them penalties up. Yeah, you can see drive-through penalty. 5 seconds as well for Paul and Racer. I'm not sure what's gone on there. So many cars pitting. British Giant, J Story, Aitamento, Vintage, Swanshanks, Racer Avocado, Kieran. Guessing all had damage. I'm pretty sure they all go to the hards. Apart from Vintage, they are all going to the hards. Oh, and British Giant as well has decided fresh mediums will be enough. Maybe opening for another safety car at some point in this race. So, Bad Peso managed to keep his car in first place. All sorts of collisions have gone on further back. We didn't quite see what was going on. We was watching the battle at the start, and there's been an almighty smash up at the back of this grid as they all box for new wings and come to try and restart and get back in behind the safety car. Let them catch up. Take a moment to check the score. Oh, it's 1-0. Yeah, it's 1-0. Good City. Half time it is there. Oh. Safety car time it is here. Some really good seasons going on all around. The football season's quite interesting this year. A few teams going at it. The Formula 1 season, of course, heating up. Quite a good year for sport. African Cup of Nations coming up in a few weeks. Oh, who is that? Was that Perpetual Formula? I think it was Perpetual Formula. Just get damage. Definitely drove into the wall on my screen. I think it might have been lag, yeah, it's lag, he's lagging around. Oh, Ramsel retaliating, what, damage. Collision. Ramsel definitely wanting that place back. I'm not sure what is going on here. Bit of argy-bargy then. That's cost Ramsel because he's going to have to come in for a wind change and the safety car is about to come in. Let's go and see. Ramsel not going to be happy at all with that. I don't know what's gone on there, mate, because looking at the stream, he just drove kind of through the side of your car, slammed the side of your car, so not a clue what has gone on there. But it's cost a front wing to Ramsel and 5 seconds worth of penalties. So we're going to go on board though with Hitachi and let's watch this restart. Where is Bad Peso going to go? When is he going to go? He's back in the field up now, but he's still staying quite close to that safety car, Bad Peso. Is he going to give it a bit more room and let it pull away? Or is he going to follow it quite closely round? I mean, round France, it's not a massive problem either way, to be fair. If you want to back him up, at least out of the final, till the final corner. You don't want to go before that and get caught in the braking zone. Where is Bad Peso going to go? Hitachi. Hitachi's been slammed round. Oh, Perpetual Formula's car is causing all sorts of problems. I don't know if Perpetual Formula's seeing this the same on his, but he's just slammed into the back, and now Bad Peso is gone, and there's all sorts going on now. I don't know what is going on with Perpetual Formula's car on internet, but it's causing all sorts of problems, and there's somehow been, I don't know, Page is now up to P3. What is going on? I don't know what's going on, but Bad Peso's gone and he's away from Hitachi. Ramsel's pit, Bob's pit, Perpetual Formula's down in P13. Not sure what has gone on with his car. If something's happening with his internet, I don't know. I have not got a clue. I don't even know what to say about that. Let's just move on from it and let's try and see some sort of battling further back. We have got the two Aston Martin's going at each other. Vintage staying off to the right. As Senna goes up, he's inside to try and take that place off him, and he does take that place off him. And Senna will move up into P9 and try and find a way through. Race Avocado looking to try and follow him as well. Race Avocado swinging this way, swinging that way. Now he's looking from down the outside. Oh, Itamento got a bad exit and Senna's found his way through. Race Avocado's out. Race Avocado out. Crash with Vintage. That was a big one. And out of the race. And we have got another full safety car, so that helps you there, Ramsel. Not sure what is going on in this race. This is carnage. What's going on? Bad Peso will lead another restart, but I haven't got a clue. I mean, what? So into the pits come both of the front runners. Does Hitachi have damage on his car? I'm guessing he did. I think he did. He hasn't. He's going to serve his penalty. There's a few wing changes going on, but he's trying getting a new wing. Shadow Lancer then now leads this race. Let's have a look at the tyre situation. It's the tyre situation, that's what it's looked. Thanks guys, says Vintage. What happened? Vintage is out. Where did you go out, Vintage? Was that with the crash with Racer? Oh, Shadow Lancer. Did you go out with the crash with Racer? I didn't see Vintage retire. I thought when he crashed with Racer he carried on. Vintage, jump on comms with me. Jay Story's past Perpetual Formula's AI, Perpetual Formula in AI, and it's overtaking things again. It's past another one. Oh, I'm not sure where it's going on here now. We'll get a time penalty for that. Can you show the tyres, please? I have shown them once, we'll show them again. My internet is on 100%. What do you mean it's on 100%? I don't get that. I don't understand that. Vintage Racer drove into the back of me, and then someone sent me into the wall. No, just take control of the car, mate, and do the best you can. Perpetual, just as long as you're in control of that car, you should be fine. And Channel Answer and Atamento now pit. Maybe they didn't want a double stack. Perpetual Formula leads this restart. I think there's a few frustrating guys behind him. Jay Story is definitely one of them. Oh, Perpetual Formula's fully lagged out, I think. No. Restarting console. It's not going to be great because now the AI is going to do the restart. It's like I'm in the direction, seeing different things to you guys. Yeah, just do what you can, mate. I ain't got a clue what you mean by your internet's on 100% though. What speeds it running at is more important. Have you got it hardwired? It's going to be strange to see a ghosted car doing a restart. So meanwhile, everyone behind getting a little bit close. 3-second time penalty for Paul. Cutting corners, just trying to catch back up. Trying to catch up. Lights are still on that safety car. It'll be a late call this, but it should really come in this lap. Just take control. Perpetual Formula. Quickly takes control. Bet the safety car's in this lap, so it is going to be a bit of a disaster, this Perpetual Formula, because the AI is going to control the restart. It's not going to be pretty, this, because as soon as it goes, he's going to lose a load of places in one, and then he's going to take over and ghost in the middle of a load of chaos. So this, it has gone, and look at the bad jump from Swanshanks. Jay Story's got it right, and Jay Story will go through the ghosted AI. Swanshanks will be the next one that will want to follow it through. Perpetual Formula's Ghost has managed to keep him in P2 at the minute. Let's see where that goes from there. And we are now in some sort of big DRS train. Let's watch it from the view of Itachi, looking front and behind, as Bad Peso swinging around the back of Swanshank, trying to find a way through. Perpetual Formula's AI still got him in P2 at the minute. And look at this move for Itachi. Itachi on the medium tyres round the outside. Itachi, what a move! What a move from Itachi round the outside of Bad Peso. That's a great overtake. The medium tyres really helping there, but what an overtake that was. Finding his way around the outside, brilliant stuff. And Itachi's up into P4 ahead of Bad Peso. And now Swanshanks is deciding to make his own track up, and Itachi's going to chase him down. Bad Peso got absolutely done there, as Perpetual Formula's AI still got him in P2. I don't know if that says more about Swanshanks, as Swanshanks goes flying off the track. And Bad Peso trying to get out the inside. Itachi and Bad Peso get through on Swanshanks, and there's going to be another car coming through with him as well. Perpetual Formula losing more and more positions. Here they go. The positions start to fall away. He needs to get in control quickly. Otherwise, that's going to cause him all sorts of drama very soon. And he's going to be right down that pack. At the minute, he's in an okay position. But Itachi then off in chase of Jay Story. He's managed to switch round Oh, look at this. We have got a battle going on further back here. We're going to go to it. Who's this? It's Ramsell and Bob. Ramsell and Bob going at it. Wheel to wheel. Can Ramsell find a way around the outside? Bob goes defensive up the inside. Ramsell around the outside. Going to get the inside into turn 2. And finds his way through on the medium tyres. So it changes to load up. Yeah, it does, mate. Yeah. Finds his way through there. Ramsell around the outside and into P9. Bob chasing him around the P10 as perpetually loses more and more places. This is what I said. This is not the time to take control. Neither right in the middle of all of it. Further back, we have got a battle with Shadow Lancer. Shadow Lancer's going to have a look now at Kieran as well. As Kieran looking to hold him off. Shadow Lancer going to the left, then going back right. Now he's going to look for a better exit out of these corners, I think, to try and pull through. And he's not going to get it. Kieran's not that stupid to leave the door open there, and he's going to have to wait for another time as Senna and Ramsell going out. Ramsell up the inside of Senna. Oh, look at this. Oh, he's causing problems there. Puri's Giant got a little bit messy through there, and they did well. And up the inside goes Senna. Senna on the inside. Can he get the move to stick? He can. It's a good opportunistic move from Senna and Ramsell. British Giant causing a little bit of confusion there. The door opened up, and Senna died up the inside, and he's into P6. Meanwhile, Itachi has got all the way onto the back of Jay Story, and Jay Story just moves over, and Itachi finds a way through and goes flying past to take the lead of this race. And the man, he didn't get pole today, but he is now in the lead. Bad Peso just set a fastest lap time as well to chase them up on the race. Ramsell, he's not letting Senna go too easy, but Senna's going to be on the back of Swanshanks any second now, and that will drag him through, surely you think, away from Senna. Let's go on board with Senna. Dragging through away from Ramsell, I meant to say. Let's go on board with him, and Swanshank gets a little bit wide. Senna looks up the inside, not just there, you know, because you get your nose chopped off going up the inside of things like that. So he didn't, and he stuck back, and he's behind, and now he's going to get a run in the DRS. He's going to open, and Swanshanks hasn't got it, and he's going to use a bit of that ERS as well. He's saving it up more and more now, and he's looking better with it, and he goes up the inside, and Swanshanks, nothing you can do about that. Up the inside goes Senna, and into P5 now from him. Ramsell trying to get onto this as well. Swanshanks staying with him. Ramsell trying to follow Senna through on Swanshanks. That red light of Swanshanks flashing. He's used absolutely everything he possibly has. Up the inside now goes Ramsell. He breaks later. It's a good break. It's a good move. He's found a way up the inside of him, and he's found a way through. It's a great move from him, but Swanshanks is coming back round the outside. It's easily defended, that one though, and Ramsell will take P6 and follow Senna through as we were predicting, and off in chase of him now. We're going to go further back now to Shadow Lancer, who's at the back of this bit of a DRS train going on here. Can he find his way through? He needs to go up the inside really into turn 1, or turn 2 rather, so the outside here. What's he going to do? Is he going to find a way in? He's got Kieran. He can go the inside I suppose, but we're just stuck in a bit of a DRS train now, right, aren't we? Shadow Lancer does look like he's got a bit more pace to offer, but he's stuck up behind quite a few cars, and we are going to move forwards to see what Senna's got in a minute, because it looks like he's going to be making an overtake on the Haas. So we'll watch that race. Might as well go and watch the real F1 at this rate. Yeah, it's Perpetual still not in his guard, you can see, still ghosted. And here we go then, Shadow Lancer. He's got a run on Kieran, but he stepped out again too early. Got to use that slipstream, and Shadow Lancer doesn't use it, and he's stepped out too early, and it's so easy for Kieran to defend now. He's got to run at him though. He's got to run at him again. He's stepping out of that slipstream and just trying to go at him pace with pace like that. It's not going to work. You're in equal cars. We're going to have a look now as Senna's got his way past Jay Story and Page. Didn't see that one happen. We was watching the battle further back. Senna now up into P3. This is why he starts from the back. He just doesn't belong in these divisions, does he really? But it is what it is. He needs to scratch his ego somewhere there. Swanshanks losing a lot of places there, running wide and off the track. Behind Shadow Lancer being held hard by Kieran. We're going to go and have a look at Ramsell. Ramsell up the outside of Page. This is what I meant to say that you wanted to do last time. Get round the outside there, cut them off on the inside there, and then squeeze on the exit and find a way through, and he does. And I tell you what, he's got a bit of a run at Jay Story here as well. Ramsdell could find a way past Jay Story. His race has been saved by these early safety cars, and he's back in it, kind of, and he's in P5, and he's going to find a way past Jay Story this time round. Do you really think so? Jay Story is not going to get any DRS from Senna, and here he goes up behind Jay Story, flicks out into the middle and cruises by. He's like he's not even there. He is. Lipsy Jay with a sub, with a prime sub. Thank you very much. Big shout out, and a new follow as well. Thanks for the follow, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the Parabolic Esports. I hope you're enjoying yourself, and I hope you're enjoying what is turning out to be quite an interesting, intriguing race. Let's go back down, because Shadowlancer again, he's having a go at Kieran, but Kieran, he's just coming out of that slipstream far too early, isn't it? That's what's going on. But yeah, thank you very much for that, Jake. Massive shout out to you for that. Welcome into the stream, and I'm sure someone could throw a Discord comment in there for you if you want to join the Discord, if you're not already doing it. Yeah, we are on lap 11, about to be lap 12 I think now. Yeah, lap 12 of 27, I thought it was 28, 27, and Itachi leads this race. There's not much more to say about that, is there? Again, he's just not getting in this, you've got to get into it. Yeah, thank you there, DJ, for that. You've got to get into that slipstream. I don't know why he's not getting in the slipstream up behind Kieran in the right places. Look, he's up his slipstream here, but there's nowhere to make a move. I'm going to stay on board and just show you this. I'm really confused as to what Shadowlancer's doing. He's got so much more pace to offer. It looks like he's got quite a bit of pace around here. He could find a way past. He's being held. He's on the harder tyres. Now watch, in the slipstream, this is better. Stay in that slip. Look, come out again slightly earlier. And now he's got to use power just to get through in the DRS wing. And Kieran outbreaks him, goes around the outside, good defending, switchback maybe. No, he's not even gone for the switchback. He's going to get a run on him. He has kind of gone for the switchback, but he steps out, and now he's going to find a way. Look, Kieran's just going to defend. You've got to use the slipstream. It's all about the slipstream on these cars. Is anyone else seeing this? Just me? No, I just keep pulling out of it a little bit too early. That's what she said. Oh, there's a spin, and after what was seeming like a good race, it's all gone wrong. But I'm just, I want to stay with this battle. I want to see what's he like. Look, not in the slipstream. There we go, right in the slipstream. By now, at this point, Kieran's caught back up to the cars in front, but he's got in their slipstream. Maybe he's too afraid to hit him. I mean, you've got. It's racing though, you've got to get close to these cars. It's kind of the point, isn't it? You get up right up behind, you use that slipstream, you step out at the right point, rush past them, right? It's just... and now the pace seems to be falling off a little bit as well. And Kieran's managed to get himself right up behind British Giant and Bob as the two Alpha Tauris are pretty much next to each other. Consistently, British Giant's gone! British Giant's gone, and there's a wheel gone! Oh, it's disastrous! He's just got the power a little bit too early. And a wheel from British Giant's gone again. Look, Shadowlancer doing nothing to try and stay in that air of Kieran. Follows through, British Giant out of this race. We lose one of the Alpha Tauris prematurely. Lap 13, unlucky for some, but it was unlucky for British Giant. And he's into a wall at France. That's an achievement. Into a wall at France. And that will put his teammate in a little bit of bother now, because he's going to have Kieran and Shadowlancer all over the back of him, and he's not in that buffer zone to be able to get the DRS off the back of Jay Story, although he is catching him slowly, so he needs to try and catch him a little bit quicker and try and get back in that DRS on Jay Story to try and fend Kieran and Shadowlancer off, although Shadowlancer just seems to move out of the way so that he can't catch you. I don't know. Again, we seem to be staying on board for a long time. I just want to see and try and show you what I'm trying to talk about here. The way he steps out of it. Kieran's not following it neither. He's trying to stick in a straight line. Invite please. Perpetual Fallen wants an invite. If there's anyone in the session wants to give him an invite, get him an invite, get him back in this session. Hopefully he don't miss too much of the race. Here we go then. Kieran looks like he's moving up onto the back of we're going to stick with just this battle for a minute because it does look like he's going to move up, and we're going to go full screen with it and scrap some of that rubbish off, so because we know what we're looking at now. There's not much else going on just yet. Kieran then, is he going to have a run on Bob? He's not, and I tell you what, Bob is catching up onto the back of Jay Story, and that's going to create a new train as Kieran just darts out and so I don't know why it's frustrating me, but it's frustrating. I want to take over and do it for him. Further forwards, Bad Peso though has been passed by Senna. We have missed that one. I thought, where did that just come from? Bad Peso must have made a mistake because there was at least a second or so between each other, and Senna's now up into P2 and off in a way to find Itachi. Can he go chase down Itachi? He's got a pace around there. He's got a pace around there. He's just stealing a living in it. Let's face it. Ramsel, what's gone? Ramsel's gone as well in the same place as the other ass. Both asses in the same place have spun. It's a little bit less damaging for Ramsel as it was Page. Has he got damage? He's darted into the pit, so maybe there's damage on that hat. And he's darted into the pits. He's going to go throw a set of soft tyres on, I would imagine. And he'll lose a few places for that, and he'll be out of the points by the time he gets out of the pits. So that's quite damaging to his race. I'm just going to stay with it a minute, see if he gets a wing change. He doesn't, and he's gone hard for 12 laps. I don't know anymore. I just don't know anymore. I don't know. Oh, so this is the battle that's gone on all the way through this race between Kieran and Shadow Lancer. Shadow Lancer again. Look, just get in there, get behind him. So here we go again. Let's see what sort of exit he gets. Kieran could have a possible run on Bob though here. Kieran may be having a possible run on Bob. He's not. Bob gets a better exit. And again, those three are just going to stay where they are. Jay Story's pulling out as well, trying to break the slipstream as Bob has started to catch up to the back of Jay Story and knows that freeway battle is about to become a four-way battle. Meanwhile, Swan is struggling. In fact, meanwhile, nothing. Let's go and have a look at this. Paul. Bad Peso's back past Senna. Senna's ghosted. I don't know what happened. What happened to Senna? Senna get it wrong? He can't keep up. He cannot keep up. Page and Swanny's pit. He can't keep up. What? Every time you flick away from something else happens somewhere else. You just can't. I'm staying with this battle. Forget it. This is what it is. Let's stay with this one. It's a good camera angle now. Anyway, as the freeway battle has now become a four, as you can see. The Jay Story has now been caught off this chasing pack, and they have backed into him. And look at that, 4 cars now will go at it, and let's see if Bob can find a way to get past Jay Story, or whether it's just going to be a way to defend from Kieran. Perpetual farm, Perpetual still not really control, I don't think. So it's going on there. We're going to try and stay with the battle, the four-way battle, as Bob, look at the defensive driving from Jay Story, and Bob trying to stay with it. Kieran's maybe going to have a look at the inside here on Bob. Bob's going to maybe have a look at the inside of Jay Story. Nobody can really go for it without risk of hitting one of the others, and this is madness. What a madness. Let's see what's going on in these comments. Shadow Lancer is using too much ERS, needs to save a bit and then make sure he gets close to the good exit onto the straight. I think he just needs to stay in the slipstream, to be honest, and I think the rest of it would fall into place if he just stayed in that slipstream. When Kieran does move over, Shadow Lancer makes no attempt whatsoever to try and stay in it, as Bobby's going to have a bit of a run up at Jay Story here, but it's not going to be close enough this time around. Perpetual Farm saying, I don't even know why I'm bothering to join the session. Half my race has been ruined thanks to Cody's witchcraft. I think a little bit might be your internet as well. As Senna is pit and he's down into P8 already from the pit. He must have messed up somewhere along the line, Senna. Who knows, but Itachi again looking pretty comfortable. We can't take our eyes off this battle at the minute though. Here we go then, this time Bobby's going to have a run up, Jay Story's inside, and he's not, he's backed out of it there. Jay Story just breaking late enough that Bob didn't want to know just yet, and he might have got him this time round. None of them have got ERS, they're all running out of ERS. It's been a bit of a train, it's been a bit of a drag, and Jay Story's going to stay in front for now. But will Bob find a way up the inside? Bob, oh, we got a little bit wiggly, and that's going to leave Kieran with a bit of half a chance. Not now, not yet, not here. And we're going to carry on with this battle for at least another lap or more. It's a great battle, though. A battle for 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th now. That's Senna's pit. We'll be watching to see if Senna can try and catch back up onto any of this pack. Kieran managing his ERS pretty good. He is, yeah. He's doing well at just staying in the slipstreams. Jay Story went defensive. This time Bob round the outside. This is what I'm saying now. If you can get a good round the outside there, now he's going to close him off and get the inside line. And he's been spawned. Jay Story, I don't think giving him enough room in my opinion there. The replays might show a bit different, but Jay Story didn't give him enough room, and it's inevitably ended in a spin. And Bob, who was up there looking to take a podium position, has been spun, and he's well off the back of that pack now. Disastrous there. It didn't on my screen look like he left enough room. DJ agreeing with me in the chat saying yeah, there had no room there. It looked like Jay Story apexed him a little bit, and now Shadow Lancer has finally going to have a run at Kieran, but Kieran's going to go around the outside of Jay Story instead. Again, no room. Oh, again, and now it's Jay Story. A bit of karma maybe, and Jay Story's got out of it, and another one bites the dust in this four-way battle. Has become 2. And Kieran is now into the podium positions. Jay Story got closed off a little bit that time, it seemed, and he just couldn't quite find a way round. Maybe he was hanging in the inside, I'm not too sure. Maybe he just got a bit apexed off Kieran, a bit like he did to Bob, and karma strikes, and strikes hard. And well, that was instant karma, saying DJ. It struck, and it struck hard to the old man, and he's down now in P5, way off that battle by 5 seconds, but he is 3 seconds clear of Bob, and that will ruin that DRS train a little bit. But maybe now it will give Shadow Lancer, who I said has had good pace through this race, and he's just been patient. Maybe he's just been, look again, get in that slipstream, not yet, he doesn't want to have a go yet. Defensive driving from Kieran, just putting his car in that awkward position, but it's too easy to defend against him. He's not going to use that slipstream. We're going to go on board and we're going to watch this now, because you've got to use this. You've got to use this slipstream now. Bob Page into the pits. Bob has just got a 3-second time penalty. But it's all about this battle for the final podium place as Senna gets the fastest lap. Let's see, what can he do? He's miles off this time, but it won't matter if he stays in the slipstream, because that DRS will drag him right back up to it. Stay in the slipstream, move over with him. You're letting the dirty air hit you straight in the face and slow you down. Just get, not the dirty, just the air. You're letting less resistance get in behind. Use that. And Kieran's now running low on ERS himself, so maybe it's now coming into that point where Kieran won't be able to defend this for too much longer, and Shadow Lancer really does seem to have a little bit more pace around here than the guys that he's been in and around with. He's just not been finding a way past. He's kept it patient, he's kept it clean. Itachi's boxed. Itachi's at a box, so there you go, new race leader, bad pace. So Itachi's decision not to go to the hards, as it just cost him the race. We will soon see, and this battle for the podium comes a battle for 2nd and 3rd. Let's see again. Shadow Lancer will go on board, gets a bad exit that time, so that's not going to help him. But again, if you just stay inside the clean, stay out, get behind in his tail, there you go. See how much more you dragged up to the back of him once you got in behind. I'm not sure why I just don't know. I don't know.
Don't matter. It's alright, yeah.
Itachi's on the back of Jay Story, so he's not far away. Itachi, it might be a bit of a push now to try and catch Bad Peso down, but he might get on the back of this battle very soon. So Shadow Lancer really needs to find a way through now, otherwise he's going to be back out of that podium position soon. We are going to watch Itachi come at Jay Story, because he's going to come at him, he's going to come at him hard. And there you go, Shadow Lancer this time gets a run up the inside, and he finds his way through. We're going to jump back and see Itachi take that position off Jay Story as well. Itachi back up into P4. Meanwhile, Meanwhile, Kieran needs a good exit here to try and attack back at Shadowlancer. Now it's the situation reversed, and Shadowlancer needs to try and defend without using too much ERS, because they've basically between them they've got none. And how quick can Itachi there in the background, as you see, catch back onto this? If Itachi keeps a solid pace, he can try and get P3. If Itachi keeps a solid pace, P2 he's on, I'd say. I don't think he's going to catch Bad Peso. Bad Peso 13.5 seconds clear of this gap. And then, of course, let's go gap to the leader. And you can see the gap is 18.6 seconds to Bad Peso. So unless Bad Peso has to pit, which I don't think he does because he's on the hard tyres, then, oh, into the pits goes Kieran. Kieran decides to pit. So Kieran's gone in for a set of soft tyres, and that just leaves Shadowlancer to go for it and try and stay away from Itachi. But them soft tyres are going to catch them hard tyres so quickly. So it's not going to take too long, you wouldn't have thought. J Story is also pit. A few of them now pitting. And let me just see. Tyres, is everyone on? Bobby's on. So to see them hard tyres are getting old, but they'll go, I'm pretty sure, to the end. Kieran went for the medium tyres. Yeah. Wow. So Kieran on the medium tyres. Oh, it's a little bit of a switchback. Look at this. It's a good switchback, and he's found a way through and round and past Ramsel. And Ramsel's going to say, I tell you what, I'm going to try and come back at you here. And let's see, can Ramsel come back at him? You'll see this DRS letting him drag back up. Ramsel's going to come straight back at Kieran. Maybe that's why he let him go through so easy on the entrance to all of this sector. He's up the inside, and he finds a way through, and Kieran's just going to have to slot back in behind. Yo, Saint Theo, welcome to the stream, Theo. What time you just dropped in and said hello? Yeah, so Kieran is chose to go to the medium, not the soft. Let's see positions. Penalties, there you go. Fair few penalties. Senna 9 seconds worth of penalties. A few free Swanshanks 14 seconds of penalties. Say no more on his Swanshanks. Position changes. As you see, Senna up 13. Into the pits goes Ramsel. Senna up 13. Shadowlancer up 2. Good race from Senna, despite whatever went wrong earlier on in that race. So that's how quick he's caught up. Here he goes, then Itachi to get through. Yep, Shadowlancer just moves over out of his way. He says, I'm not even ready, teammate. Teammate to teammate, go through. You're on the faster tyres. You're on the vet strategy now. You go through and go and try and chase down them 15 seconds to Bad Peso. Can he do it? 5 laps, 15 seconds, 3 seconds a lap. I tell you what, that takes some doing, but definitely not impossible. Here we go. Swanshanks has been overtaken by Bob with his 15 trillion seconds worth of penalties. Hello, saying Ariel. Hello, Ariel. He didn't choose to, but I think he forgot to change, or the game is being brilliant. Most likely the game, but with it being Kieran, you never know, because they're both as bad as each other. So you never know. You never know. Swanshanks has fell off the back there. Let's go back up to J Story and then see if J Story can chase Kieran now. Just outside, just inside, sorry, that second window that he needs to be in. He caught Shadowlancer 4 seconds within a lap. He might get him towards the end. It could be close. He's already took 2 seconds out of him in that lap, but he needs to do more than 2 seconds per lap. He needs to make it 3 seconds a lap, so he needs Bad Peso possibly to make a mistake somewhere. Bad Peso's got his teammate there in wonder. If they could work together, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Working with a back runner teammate of yours. There is one, there's the other. Bad Peso's already passed his teammate, so it's not going to work quite as well. Senna now wants the fastest lap again. Just keeps boxing because he's a show off. Well, look at me, I can pit loads of times because I could have won, and I know I could, and I don't want to look too good because then people might point out the fact that I'm in the wrong. Never mind, move on. J Story, he's closing up onto the back of Kieran. The Williams and the Red Bull about to go at it, you would think, because J Story has caught him. Meanwhile, that gap at the front is 3 seconds after technically a lap, I suppose. So Not impossible that Itachi can catch Bad Peso. Bad Peso's tyres will go worse towards the end, but so too will Itachi's. Up the inside goes J Story, nice and easy using DRS, and puts himself in front of Kieran. Kieran now needs to try and come back at him, but he's got the medium tyres, not the soft. So J Story, look at the exit he gets there, just pulls away, and he'll struggle to try and do anything about this Kieran now, and he might start having to look behind soon rather than front, but he's going to try and stay with J Story the best he can. Them soft tyres will come into their own in this final sector, you would have thought, and that will start to create a bit of a gap, you would think, to Kieran. Will that happen? Will J Story be able to pull away from him? Will it become a fact of looking behind instead of in front for Kieran? At the minute, he's just about staying with J Story. There you go, that's the gap behind now as well. So as you can see, he's being caught from behind whilst losing time in front. Needs really to be in that DRS when you come round to DRS. Doesn't matter because he hasn't got anyone in his DRS zone yet, but it is going to be close because the soft tyres are going to be that much faster through these few corners. Here we go. Itachi won't do, hasn't gained enough. No, it doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like he's gaining enough. And now Kieran has dropped out of the DRS and has got to start looking behind instead of in front, as we said. We'll come back to that in a minute. Let's just have a look. Bad Peso, is he seeming? Can you see graining on his tyres? You can a little bit, so his tyres might not be doing too great at the minute, but he is holding it together and he does like this track. Off the track he goes there. That's not the way to do it. You don't want to be getting time penalties. That's the last thing you need at this stage of the race when you've got a fast travelling, soft running car behind you. But he has got the back marker of Paul in between at the minute. For me, Paul will probably do well just to get out of his way early so he don't get a DRS. We'll see how that pans out. Let's go and have a look at the race leader for a minute. Bad Peso in that McLaren on the hard tyres. He's called it right so far. He got pole and he could be on for the race win. Oh dear, dear me, he could be on for the race win indeed. So let's see how that one goes and see how that one pans out. Shadowlands has had a really good race, you know. Kept it nice and calm, kept it cool, kept it between the lines, not pushed too hard, not tried anything stupid, just kept it. Held it together, and as we're on lap 25 now of 27, Bad Peso, Itachi and Shadowlands in the front three. And Bob's going to get an easy run here, you'd think. Yeah, a bit of DRS, and this should be an easy move, no problem, well made. And I tell you what, he might well go off in chase of Kieran now. In fact, I'm pretty sure he'll go off in chase of Kieran now, because Kieran on those tyres will struggle to keep Bob at bay, and Bob could come through here. Not long left to do it, but Kieran is going to be under a lot of pressure. Oh dear, and I'm yawning. He's going to be under a lot of pressure here from Bob in these last two laps. He's in his DRS. He now doesn't have to think about the cars behind Bob, so he can just concentrate fully, 100% on getting into range of Kieran with 2 laps to go. Penultimate lap. How close can you get? DRS open, he's using his DRS now. He's going to go for the move this time round. He's going to go for the move this time round. Which way is he going to go? He's going to try and go the inside. Kieran defended it really hard and really well, but he's hard and really well, but he's not going to stop Bob from cruising through on those soft tyres, and Bob will go through into P5 and set off and chase J Story. And once again, we've got a bit of a battle forming here between an AlphaTauri, a Red Bull, and Williams, and I think it's the same 3 back together, is it? If I'm not wrong, apart from Shadowlands has managed to throw himself 17.5 seconds clear of it from being behind these 3 earlier on. I'm pretty sure this was the battle we was watching before, though. It was J Story, Bob, Kieran, and then Shadowlancer, and now Shadowlancer's threw himself 17.5 seconds further forward than all 3 of them, and the other 3 are back in formation again. Bobby's going to have a run, you know, on Jay Story on the last lap. He is definitely going to have a run on Jay Story on the last lap, and see how that pans out. 6.5 seconds is the gap for the lead. Oh, here we go. Bob's going to have a look up the inside of Jay Story now. He did have a little look, and I'll tell you what that's going to do. He's going to slow both down. He's going to slow Jay Story down even more so, though. And that is going to allow Kieran to the back of this hill. And no, not quite yet. No, Kieran can't get to the back of it. Round the outside. Bob going free round the outside. And now he's going around the inside line. He's gone for a switchback. He's gone for a switchback. He's going to try and switch it back on the exit now. Everything he's got. Digging it hard, digging it through, but Jay Story's going to be able to stay the DRS on the next DRS zone, you'd think. So here we go. He's got the move done for now, Bob, but Jay Story could well come back at him here. This could be a problem. This could be a big problem if Senna's just set a fastest lap and he's getting DRS range of the car in front as well. So let's just see how this pans out. Oh, it's a corner cut. 10-second time penalty for Jay Story. 10 seconds. That is outrageous. And don't know what he's done there. Now he's just seemed to give up. What's going on there? He's like 10 seconds. Is there any space in this league? There is always space for good racers, and that has killed off the last battle pretty much. So we're just going to have a look at Senna, but then we will go to the race leader. Forget about the battle for P7, because Bad Peso, he did it in the qualifying, and he's done it in the race. He's held it together. Bad Peso wins in France. He's going to be followed closely. 5 seconds in the end was the gap to Hitachi. But what a race this man has had. He kept it cool, he's kept it calm, and Shadowlands is going to bring it home on the podium. And I tell you what, hats off for me, the driver of the day. He has to be the driver of the day. Bad Peso's had a really good race, but what a race from Shadowlancer in P3. Brilliant stuff. Just kept it cool and calm. Stuck to his own race and comes through with a podium. Brilliant stuff. Bobby's going to follow him home in P4. P5 he's going to be Kieran. P6 and P7 Page and Senna. P8 is Swanshanks by the looks of it. Let's just see. Yeah. But then his time penalties are going to drop him out. And Ramsel is going to gain that place. Jay Story, not a clue what happened, how he got that 10-second time penalty. Not a clue. But Senna dropped P9. Look at that, just off Swanshanks. Jay Story at P10. How that happened, I don't know. The game, that was a disgusting 10-second time penalty, that though. I ain't got a clue what happened with Jay Story, the rest of it, whether he just got annoyed at the 10 second or whether something else happened. But madness, absolute madness. He ran out of fuel. Oh, Jay Story ran out. Not good. And that 10-second time penalty was just horrific. Petrol formula deleted. Oh, swear words. Look at my message a couple of minutes ago. Jay Story is out of fuel. When you cut a corner while on low fuel, you get 10 seconds. Oh, I didn't know that. What a game. This game can go fuck itself. Absolutely bullshit. Yeah, it is. It just is, isn't it? It just is. Let's see if we can get Bad Peso, Hitachi and Shadowlancer in here. Give me a minute. Oh, hang on. We want to see this part, don't we? Sorry. Yeah, there you go. Everyone else DNF'd. I can't go up and down. Bad Peso's joined. Fastest lap
Hello.
there. Give me a minute.
Alright.
Alright, Hitachi's already in this, I think, you know. So let's just see if they join. Yeah, let's see if they join. Let's come back to the comments a minute. Yeah, had that before as well. Saying EJ sucked up so many of my races this season. Looking forward Not looking forward to 2022, saying Ramsel. Yeah, I mean, me and you both, Ramsel, prefer Mario Kart this way. Mario Kart, honestly, all the way. You don't get these sort of errors in Mario Kart quality. Did he gang racing? Yeah. So let's just. I don't think we're gonna get him in. Itachi will join. Surely Itachi's gonna join.
Yeah, Shadowlancer joins.
Shadowlancer as well. Send a message in this group, bud. Tell them both to join.
In this commentary book. Well, yeah.
Yeah. There's the winning cat. Bad. I'm not waiting about for it. Qualifying pole, beating Itachi to the pole. Yeah. Race win. How was that, mate?
Oh, that was great. As soon as I saw Itachi pit for the mediums and I pit for the hards, I was like, oh, this could go well.
Confident even when he pit for the softs and he was catching your hard at the end?
Yeah, because my hard still had enough pace to keep going how I was going throughout the whole time. It was...
You had the pace in qualifying as well, though, to be fair, so it's not all just about picking the right strategy. You had good pace, but we know what you're like around here, but normally, you bin it after 3 laps around here, so...
I know.
But I do know this is possibly your favourite track, so...
Yeah.
You'll be happy to get a win around the tracks you enjoy?
Yes, because... it was great. Finally, I've actually done it.
Yeah.
Took about God knows how.
How many wins have you had now?
1.
That's
or
your first
2,
win?
I should say, if we talk about USA instead of reserving here.
Oh, so that is actually your first win, though?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, there you go, the debut win.
I know.
And a track that we all know that you was pretty strong at, so...
Yeah.
Congratulations, you're now off you broke the duck and you're a race winner.
I've gotten every podium position.
And now you've got the top podium position, which is the one that matters. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and bad pesos in between. We'll see you.
The Alphas.
Oh yeah, the Alphas finished 2-3, big for the constructors. Yeah.
We're at Swan.
Where you at, Swan? We like a bit of that as well.
Oh dear. Okay.
Oh, what have we got? Have we got someone else here?
Yeah, Shadowlancer and Itachi are here.
Oh, they're both here. Okay, all right. So we'll start with the second of the two, seeing as though you finished in P3. And you moved out the way. Was that team play, or was that I just know he's quicker than Met? So what's the point?
Bit of both. I felt like obviously it would have helped him out. I think he was in a good position in the championship anyway. But plus, it wouldn't have mattered because we were also going to be equally as good a position in the constructors as well. But because he was on softs, knowing how quick he is, naturally, I just thought, just sod it. I just thought sod it and just let him through. But yeah.
See, when you moved over, you made it a little bit easier than you made it. And you frustrated me so much in that race. You was up behind Kieran and he kept moving over to break the slipstream a bit, and you didn't follow him. And I was just stay in his slipstream and you'll catch him, and you just kept moving out. You just I don't know.
Yeah, it's like I thought that I was going to get enough of a run, but every time that I knew that I wasn't going to have enough, I just thought I'd back out, be patient, just wait for people to make mistakes. And luckily, that strategy paid off in the end.
It paid off. It got you a P3, and in my opinion, driver of the day. I know Bad Peso got the qualifying, got the win, kept it nice and tidy and clean, but you worked your way through the pack, and you just stayed patient. Like, just didn't push anything, just kept it together. You seem to have a bit of pace. I said that when you were stuck behind everyone, and I was like, looks like he's got a bit of pace here. And you made me look clever again. Yeah,
because to be honest, I think France has kind of turned into one of my favourite tracks. I think Sector 1, I know it can be a bit of a nuisance, but especially if you're no TC or no assists, but such a rewarding track, especially as it's like Sector 3 is so flowing.
Yeah,
So enjoyable to drive around.
Are you on a wheel?
Yeah, I'm on a wheel,
Yeah,
funny enough.
yeah, it's really
Been on for a
enjoyable
while.
on a wheel, that sector. I know
Yeah.
that much. But even though I can't get used to the wheel just yet, we'll go for that next season.
Yeah.
But yeah, congratulations, mate, and a great drive.
Thank you, mate. Much needed after the season I've had, but yeah.
About time. Now moving on to his
Yeah.
teammate. How does it feel to not be the fastest? To sit behind somebody on qualifying and to start the race behind somebody?
Oh, you wanna know why I was sitting behind? I was fucking around and was using the wheel.
Fair enough.
And I invalidated my last lap on the controller, so I basically just fucked myself, so it's still well deserved.
Yeah.
I'm not taking anything away. It was just
Was
me
you
fucking up.
hoping for a late safety car when you went mediums instead of hard?
No, that was also just me being stupid.
No. So,
But
letting the team down there. You heard the Shadow. You should have stayed in front of him and made him work for it. He's let you down twice. So it makes a change you not being at the top step, but I think although we've got a winning driver from McLaren today, we've got a winning team and a double podium from the Alfa Romeo drivers. Shout out to you all, congratulations, but I'm about to fall asleep, so good night, God bless, take care, we'll see you in an hour on BBA, and I'll see you next week, possibly, probably, maybe, I don't know, I might retire again between now and then unretire, and then retire. Anyway, we'll see you when we see you, good night, take care, God bless.